Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Keep it on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the 3rd quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
Caught over the middle. It's Pena. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Syracuse right back at it.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. They want to just keep throwing it. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Back to throw, it's McCord. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the 1st down. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense, not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Syracuse ready to go to work with another 1st down. On the ground, it's James. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Quarterback checking off. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, with this one 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Pena. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
They're 3 for 4 on 4th down in this one, and they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on 4th down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing swatting the ball away and doing it cleanly. No PI. And as a result, that defense has earned a rest. They're coming off the field.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Open space at the 25. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Fast motion from the offense. Looking to throw. It's back. Unloads to the right. Hauls it in. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot. He's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. So nice to have a target like that.
And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Line getting set on 2nd down. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Running toward the tape. Touchdown, Georgia! They've got the lead here in the 4th. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Haynes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it left. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. He's loose down the middle, and he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Cuse.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And the extra point is no good. No good, and they're still down 1. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field. And he loses the football. Corralled by the kicking team.
You just can't have that happen if you're on the return team. You know
running back searching for a hole. They'll give him maybe...
Running back.
Way it's down to the 20.
He's brought down at the 20. Brings up second down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try it over the left side. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse. They move on top here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. On the ground. Just couldn't nudge it across for the two-point conversion. They'd hoped to go up by a touchdown, but they're still up by 5 here in the 4th. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. It's reverse. Still on his feet at the 45. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Offensive coordinators consistently do this. Consistently get your guy in space, let him use that speed, and defenses, they don't have a clue how to catch him. When you got a guy that gets full speed ahead to start the play, I love it because your angles have to be perfect. They weren't. Successful run by the offense.
They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. Back to pass, it's back. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. This defense will try to keep everything in front. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He makes a catch. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Man, how about this quarterback right away seeing, I got to get rid of the football. There's a lot of guys near the line of scrimmage. He spits it out, and I let my receiver do the rest. Let my playmaker make me look really good. Really nice pitch and catch. And guess what? You got the lead now in the 4th.
He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. A two-point conversion is good.
Well, that's the right call to go for 2 right there because the analytics say if you get it, you now make it a 3-point game and your opponent can only tie with the field goal. If you're gone for 1, your opponent can take the lead with the kick. So nice job there getting it executed.
He'll bring it out. It's Haynes. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Quick handoff. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking for a crease. It's Nixon. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets to the 14. Syracuse right back at it. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
Man, as a defense, you're like, oh, they're going to draw us offside. They're going to draw us offside. They're not going to go for it. They go for it, and you get the big stop. You set your offense up. You've turned the momentum. This defense should be feeling really good about themselves.
Relying on that running game inside the red zone. He picked up 3 to the 11.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
DB's right up on the receivers. Touchdown, Dogs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Haynes. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the ball is picked off. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Georgia. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception.